because very early after I had married, my husband was no longer. And so I had two girls to look after. And they really never saw much of me. And if you came to my house, you will see a little plaque on the wall that Joan Elizabeth wrote me and said, you know, she said to me, I love you, Mom. I like coming to your office with you from time to time because that's what used to happen to me because I was a single mom and serving thousands of people in a constituency and being involved, heading the Caribbean Union, traveling overseas. I did not have enough time to spend with my family. And I think that that has been the hardest thing for me because I used to have to leave them from time to time. I remember when we had Gilbert, and Gilbert is one of the worst hurricanes we've had in Jamaica for those who are foreigners here. And I remember in the community that I lived, 99% of the housetops were all gone. And there was just 2 or 3 homes that had covering. And because I was a politician and a single mom, I had to drive and leave my 2 girls at home with a household helper. And I remember driving down Smoky Vale, and I remember crying. I remember the tears flooding me, but I had to leave them because I have to represent people. And so I had to be out there. I've never forgotten it. My daughter speaks to me often about the fact that I was very rarely home. And so they suffered not having me home. But that was for me the very hardest thing that I had to do. I'm constantly having to leave my 2 girls in the care of a household helper because I had pledged to serve people who had elected me. So that's the very hardest thing I've ever had to do. And so I want to apologize to you, Joan Elizabeth, for not having spent enough time.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You made up, we're fine. We're fine, thank you.
You turned out nice.
Everything, for the most part. There's no huge damage that you can see on the surface at least. No. So my next question then would be, why do you continue? It's now, I made the comment very tongue-in-cheek that he is not what they would stereotype as an old dinosaur, but you are someone that has been in politics for so long that many persons would have it to say, why are you still there? Make room for the young ones.
I'm still there because I believe in service. From very early in my life, I started with the JCs, where I would go from community to community to do projects. I don't have to make room for a new one for the young ones. The young ones make their own room. It is not a situation where you get rid of a set to bring in another set. We work alongside each other. And wisdom is something that cannot be taught. It cannot be taught. You learn that from those who are older than you are. I want to think that any young individual who wants to enter has all the room that there is. All they have to do is the work. And therein lies a follow-up question for me myself.
Okay, I will give you the follow-up. We've had this conversation many times. Follow-up question then. What is it that you feel, I mean, it's a reality that persons feel that they're not being, persons, myself included, feel that they're not being given an opportunity to move through. Do you feel that the young people of this generation are just not active enough, that they're not forceful enough? Do you see that there's no issue on the other side? It really is just that young persons nowadays aren't willing to do the work?
Frankly speaking, I don't see that enough young people are willing to do the work. And that is to get into politics. Because you and I have had this conversation where you want nothing to do with politics. And I'm saying to you that if you truly want to serve, which is what you are doing, and in every single item that there is politics. It may not be politics, labor, and PNP, comrades and laborites, but it is politics. Every single thing you get into is politics. If you truly want to serve, you can serve. But I believe that the highest form of service is within the political sphere. I'm one of those persons who knows that regardless of what we want to think about the parties, each side have done tremendous work. There are too many of us that are prepared, and especially the young, who are prepared to criticize without getting in there and doing something about it. I believe if you're willing to criticize, you must do something about it. Don't tell me I'm not gonna do anything or I'm gonna sit on my veranda and I'm not gonna vote. What's that? Our forefathers died to give us the vote. How dare us say something like that? Get in there and do something about it and change this country the way we want to see it. And therein lies my 2 bits.